Hi, my name is Flora McCormick, licensed clinical professional counselor and parenting coach, and I want to tell you how I became the founder and leader here at Sustainable Parenting. I will never forget October 12th. We had just had a weekend of being at a wedding, and coming home, we stayed with my in-laws, and they pretty much said brutally, "This isn't working. Your kids don't listen. They're constantly having tantrums and upsets. You guys seem miserable. This isn't working. You got to figure something else out. I know you don't want to parent like us, but I do not see this going well for your future or your kids' future." First of all, just complete embarrassment and shame and sadness because it was true. It wasn't just what they had seen over the weekend. I was struggling with all of these things and I didn't know how to make it better. I was confused, I was lost, I was upset. And my first reaction was really defensiveness at my father-in-law. And then I was like, he's totally calling me out on the truth. This isn't working. And when I really looked at it, it was that I was suffocating under this expectation to be a gentle parent. I felt like all of the education I'd gotten in my counseling background and in parenting books was so heavily leaned into validating the child and supporting their needs. And I was so afraid of crushing my child in some way that I was missing a leg. I was standing on a ladder that only had one side. I was fully falling flat. I needed more firmness along with kindness. And I searched out there for what helped to provide some guidance. And there weren't many things out there. I found that it seemed like that was like kindness, 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 or like super, super firm. And I talked to parents and they felt that too. And they felt themselves bouncing between the two. Like when they would try to be super kind, then it wouldn't work. So then they'd bounce over here to the super firm or monster mom and then be guilty about that and come back over to gentle parenting. And I felt that too. That's what I was doing too. I can remember I decided when my father-in-law had that talk with me October 12th, I wasn't going to stay suffocating or in bouncing ping pong between kind and monster. I wanted to find an aligned middle place of kindness and firmness at the same time. And so I just dug into what my gut was feeling without any judgment or feeling worried about the judgment that I thought might be out there from others. I listened to the gut. I took what I thought would be most kind and firm, and I started experimenting with it. And I started seeing really good results. I started seeing my child listening. I started seeing tantrums in 2 minutes instead of 25 minutes. I started seeing that we could go to public places and have them be able to play well with others and with each other as siblings. I started to see more calm and confidence in myself with these strategies. And so I started talking to my mom friends about it and sharing. And they're like, you know what? This feels really sustainable, what you're sharing with us, Flora. And that's how it became sustainable parenting. I was like, yeah, that's totally what it is that when I'm kind and firm at the same time, I don't feel this ping-ponging, this sense of feeling lost. I feel aligned and that feels sustainable. So I'm so glad you're along this journey with me.